Greetings and salutations, fellow earthlings of this planet. I hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. I did no work. Emma and Colin and the baby were here since Thursday, and I spent time with them and did really absolutely nothing else. So it was lovely. But now back to the grind. Honestly, I've thought about, you should just go thrifting today. But you know what? I am not going to do it. I just went to Daily Sip and got my crazy train. Now, what I need to do and what I'm going to do, and I'm going to be responsible for doing. Oh, I also got a chicken salad croissant from Daily Sip. Is pretty amazing. I am going to be responsible, and I'm going to work on getting some things organized in the shop. I'm not going to go shopping. I'm going to the bins on Wednesday, so I need to buckle up, Buttercup, and go through the things that I purchased from the bins in my previous trips, sort them between what's going to go in my live sales, what's going to go on eBay, what's going to go to my booth, or what I'm going to keep. So I'm going to get that stuff straightened up today and organized in that one little area. That's what I'm going to work on today. I also need to edit a video. I actually need to edit several videos and do some product reviews for TikTok shop. So those are things that I'm going to get done today. I'm not going to gallivant. I'm not going to go shopping. I'm going to do that the next couple days though. But today we're going to work. So let's get to the shop so we can get started on said work. Let's go. Okay, we just got to the shop and I'm just like, we are gonna try our best to not get distracted today and try our best to get some stuff done. I know one of the first things that I'm gonna do that really has no rhyme or reason is I'm gonna vacuum. I know that sounds silly, but there's a rug in here that I walk on it every day and I'm like, this rug needs vacuumed. This area needs vacuumed. This area needs vacuumed. I even got the vacuum cleaner out and I haven't vacuumed it. I walk on it every day and I just haven't done it. So I'm going to vacuum that rug first. It's the first thing that I'm going to do, but we've got to do some sorting and some figuring out. And I've done buyer's choice sales on Vamp for a while, but I'm kind of like taking a break from those for a little while. And I need to really move my photography area because I did order another light and I haven't gotten it yet, but the lighting situation is just bad and I need to make it better. And I need to have a better shelving system. So where I was doing my buyer's choice sales for Vamp, I think I'm going to turn that into where I'm taking photographs for items because I already have a shelf there that needs cleaned off. But every surface in this building, I haven't even gone in yet, it's just got stuff on it. And I cannot, for the life of me, justify going and bringing more stuff in when I got a mess going on in here. So that's what I'm going to work on today. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I feel like I can get a lot of it done and I'm not like feeling like I've just slacked off all day, then that'll be a good thing, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, we are inside. We're going to turn the lights on. Okay, well, we're going to turn our other lights on. Our trees, our other tree, our ghosty, and Elvis. There we go. All right, so this is what I'm going to be working with today, is this area right here. So this is where I was taking photos. It's just not big enough. It's just not. And I kind of really need to make this more of like a sitting space because I am going to be having some people over and we need more sitting space, and this is just not good for that. So I'm going to sort through and go through these items, but I'm thinking I'm going to move where I was taking photos over here, and I'm going to go over here where I was having my life. This is the rug I was telling you about. This is the rug that needs vacuumed bad. There's the vacuum. Oh, my camera is going to be making the grindy noises. So I'm going to move this big heart over there, and I'm going to make this, because I've got lights here. I got extra lights here, so this is going to be a better place for me to take photographs for all of my listings. That's what that's the goal today. I did have a couple eBay sales though that I will pull. And again, thank you again for watching the grease videos. I am still got plenty more to get edited, but I do all of this work myself. I do all of the work that has to do with my business. I do have a wonderful admin team that helps with Vamp, but like all of the other stuff I do. So it just takes time. I need to if I could just sit down and just edit all day, but it does take me a good 2.5, 3 hours to edit one video. All right. I have 2 orders to ship on Vamp, and I know right where they're, well, no, eBay. I might have 1 order on Vamp, but eBay, we have sold this. Ooh, the lighting is bad. This really pretty jar and a vanity set. Oh, it's right here. I was thinking it was a different color. We touched all this stuff last week before we left on Thursday. This vanity set. Oh, hang on. Let me show it to you a little better. Whoa, okay. You're just going to go up there. This little vanity set. I can get you open. There we go. That sold. These 2 things are going to get shipped today. So I'm going to do that for, oh, there we go. I'm going to do that first. So that is done. Then I'm going to run the sweeper, and then we're going to get going on that pile of stuff over there. And I'm probably going to take you and set you up, do some sort of a fast up thing, speed it up thing, but then pop in and give you some updates. So I don't know. I'm in a mood. I'm in a weird mood today. You know what I'm going to do? It's been a while since we've done this, and I've had a lot of people ask me. We're going to ship these 2 things together. All right. The first thing is this. What I do is I get my paper. I'm going to use some of this scrap paper to fill the inside of our vessel. Then we're going to tuck and roll with the paper. And we're going to tuck and roll this little glass stopper in the paper. I get all of my paper from Amazon. I get asked that question a lot. That's where I get it from. I buy it in bulk, and I'm actually set up to do it on a subscription, so it's automatically delivered to me, so I never run out. The bubble wrap I get from American Bubble Boy. There are links to both of these items in the description of all of my videos. We're gonna bubble wrap it, put as little tape as we possibly can, but making it secure. Gonna do the same for the stopper. Tuck and roll. I usually use 3 pieces of tape. That is, do not over tape. You're wasting your materials and your babysitting your customer that has to unwrap things for 25 minutes. One thing that I need to get is some more tulle. I am almost out. So, and I don't like using the white with the bubble wrap because that's kind of blends in. So that's a little boring to me. That's all we got right now. I'm gonna put in a couple little package toppers. Let's grab a sticker. Take patience with yourself. Okay. And then I'll just put a little thank you on that. We're gonna put this in a 10 by 8 by 6 box. I do also get all of my boxes from Amazon as well. The sizes that I use the majority of the time are 8 by 6 by 4, 10 by 8 by 6, and a 12 by 12 by 3 is another good one, and a 12 by 12 by 8. And a 7 by 7 by 6. 12 by 12 by 8 and 7 by 7 by 6 you can get for free as a priority box on USPS.com. But I always like to keep some brown non-priority boxes on hand. Okay, we're gonna shove our box full of paper. And lay our items inside like that, and then shove paper around all the voids and the sides. It is also very important to not, let me say this in a, not all boxes are the same. If you are using boxes, I believe in recycling, obviously, always recycle boxes. I grab a box if I see it sitting around, no one's using it. But not all boxes are the same. The boxes that you can get from like Dollar General or Dollar Tree, you may have a connection, you can get their boxes, or you go get them from their dumpster or whatever you worked out. Those are not good boxes. The reason why they are not good boxes is because they are boxes, but they are boxes that were shipped inside of other boxes. So they are not thick boxes. You can pretty much poke your finger right through the box. You don't want that. So don't use those boxes. Don't use those boxes to ship things. If you want to use those boxes to ship, put something inside and then put it in another box to double box it, that is okay. But using those boxes on the items that you're shipping, specifically fragile glass items, is a recipe for disaster because the box's integrity is not good. Trust me. I have not shipped boxes in those boxes because I know better, but I've received boxes in those boxes and they aren't good. So your customers will remember that. Your customers will remember the way that you ship items. And if they think that they can't trust the way that you ship items, if they're not going to arrive to you clean and safe, odds are they probably aren't going to buy from you again. So keep that in mind. Or if something arrives broken, they're not going to ship from you again or buy from you again. 10 by 8 by 6 box. This weighs 1 pound, 15 ounces. So we're just going to say it weighs 2 pounds. It's charged $8.51 and the shipping is $8.51. And we're going to slap it on our box. We'll take it to the post office on our way home today. All right, the next one we have is this beautiful little vanity. I am going to put some of my scrap bubble wrap on the inside. There is a mirror on the inside and there's metal on the inside. So we want to protect that mirror. So I'm going to just do that to protect that mirror. I'm also actually, if it'll fit in the size. Yeah, I'm actually going to put this inside of a zipper bag to protect it from getting wet. It's rained a lot in places, and I would hate for somebody to get this beautiful box that's made out of cardboard and it get wet. So we're going to put it in a plastic bag before we wrap it in our paper. just tuck both sides down. Ugh. Sometimes the bubble wrap isn't the easiest to tear. I'm going to aim you back down again. And we're going to tuck and roll. Shipping does not have to be as scary as you think. Again, 3 pieces of tape. We're not going to over tape and drive our customers crazy. I do have some rogue ribbon. It's a good idea to buy ribbon and tulle and all this other kind of stuff from thrift stores or from yard sales. Just adds a nice little touch there. Gonna add our package toppers. Some of the stickers I have are quite snarky, and I don't always know that my humor will translate to another person. We're gonna put this in a 10 by 8 by 6. I also have these boxes, these sizes that I use all of the time, listed, ready to order through a subscription on Amazon. You do get a little bit of a discount when you set up a subscription, and you can cancel it at any time. So we're gonna lay that in there. It fits in there nice. I will say too that when I'm shipping orders, I will utilize recycled paper, not newspaper, because I can't with newspaper. It's a sensory thing for me. I can't. I don't like to touch newspaper. But when someone opens up their box, I want the top paper to be fresh, crisp, and clean paper. That is a me thing. Meaning that's what everybody or anybody else has to do. That's just me. So this weighs 1 pound 3 ounces. So we're gonna say 1 pound 4 ounces. Shipping was that the customer paid $8.18. The shipping that I'm paying $8.18. Printing the label, and this will go off today to its new owner. And that's it. Doesn't take very long. Get it in, get it out, rinse and repeat. But now I'm gonna sweep this floor because it is gross. It's gross. Let's get that done now.
You're looking so fine. Play like a movie. Just bubble gum and sunshine. Oh, say, what, say, ooh. Coffee in my cup, gonna light this fuse. Dancing up in my room. Feeling this vibe like a boom, boom, boom.
Okay, so here's the deal. I already turned the lights off because I'm getting ready to go home. I feel like I should be like getting questioned. Okay, so let me show you. Oh gosh. Turning this light on might not have been the best idea. So I started and I moved some things, but I didn't get in through these yet. But in my defense, I edited a video and I went live and had a live sale. But the way that ADHD brain works is you have an idea and you're like, okay, I'm going to move this stuff. I started moving stuff over here, and then I got over here and I was like, okay, this is where I want to take my pictures. Well, I had all of this stuff already sitting over here from, when I was doing buyer's choice. So I was like, well, I might as well. So I sold all of this stuff. I have to ship this stuff on Thursday. This is the rest of the stuff that I have to move. So it's not like I was sitting here not doing anything, but I didn't fully get done. So when I come in here on Thursday, God, I said I wasn't going to have one. I got to ship that stuff, first thing. Then I'm going to sit down and here, I'm going to go through this stuff. Not what I really wanted to get done today, but my brain is broken, if you hadn't already figured that out. I also wanted to spend this week getting some things priced for the antique mall. Haven't done that yet either. But hey, I got the rest of the week. Except for tomorrow and Wednesday. So I'm going to continue this vlog. And I'm going to get that stuff done when I get back. Dang it. I am. You're going to hold me to it. Don't let me flake out. Because I have to figure out what to do with all this other stuff. Which is just going to be organizing and listing. But I just want to go to the bins and have fun, okay? I'm not going to overdo it, all right? I'm looking for dopamine clothing, which, by the way, let me turn these lights on real quick. Which, by the way, I am still doing. But I'm looking for fun clothes that I can get cheap at the Goodwill outlet. And I can have fun with the dopamine dressing and clothing. So that's kind of my goal. Not necessarily looking for stuff. However, if I find stuff, then, but I do have to get this stuff straightened out. So it's gonna happen. I'll get it done. Don't worry. But I'm gonna end the vlog. It's a shorter vlog because my last couple ones have been quite long, but I do appreciate you watching. And we're gonna get it done. I promise. Because I'm gonna go crazy if I don't. And if that means not having some live sales for a couple more, that's fine. I can do pop-up ones every once in a while. I don't have to put that pressure on myself. I need to get things listed is what I need to be doing. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Thanks for hanging out with me today. And when I get back, I will show you the things that I got from the outlet, which is going to be mainly clothing for myself for dopamine dressing, which again is dressing that just makes you feel good. Okay, so I'm going to go, but I will see you in the next vlog. Bye, guys. Thanks for being patient with me, by the way. I do appreciate that. Bye, guys.